factory.
Shout out to Melvin Roy. Who's that?
What is going on, everybody? Everything feels really loud right now. That 510 next to me, man. I have a little issue with my volume on my headset. It doesn't always want to go up. What's going on, everybody? Nice to see you. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Mountain Air. And yeah, the unofficial home of the Bush League Backcountry Hooligans, by the way. Rock Valkyrie, are you scratching my Phenom? Bruh. What the? Actually, that's a pro pilot. Look at that. He is not even touching me. That is a pro pilot right there. Robert Marcinek. Great job. Even though you do look like a Citation X to me right now. By the way, X-Plane 12 has a really nice Citation X for free. It's very nice if you want to mess around with the BizJet. We are in the Aerobask Phenom And I think you saw Jeffrey. He's in the Coxper Cessna 510. So, yeah, we're holding hands. That's right. All right, some hellos. Let's see. Oh, I'm not doing Bravo Tour. What am I thinking here? I need to get that banner down. What? That's coming up later. But, yeah, so hello to, obviously, Rock Valkyrie. Going to be flying along with me. Thought maybe we'd have Acronerd, also our friend Josh McCrary, flying, and maybe he still will pop in. But hello, and Sparky Pilot's here. Hi, Sparky. And then, of course, Jeffrey Becker. Jeffrey Becker's from Gemma Studio fame. He is here as well. And hey, Mike Stein's coming in as well. Hi, Mike. Good to see you. And anybody else who's out there, hello. Happiest of Tuesdays. We're going to be flying in the Tuesday Night in New York event. Here's what our route looks like if you want to fly along. We don't have ATC, so we've kind of taken some liberties, if you will. It's really not a great bunch of airways to get from North Carolina to New York. White Plains, New York is where we're going. So we're going to go Danco out here, and then we're going to basically just pop all the way over to Sea Isle, and that'll line us up with the Bono 4 arrival. We're not going to really pick up any ATC till we get to the Washington airspace, and by then I doubt that they're going to really want to reroute us a whole heck of a lot. I guess if they do, then they can, but otherwise, yeah, we'll be up at 41,000 at that point, and making good time. So yeah, that's the plan, and welcome to fly along if you would like. You flew into White Plains all the time when you go see your brother-in-law. Oh, very cool. Yeah. So we're doing a little Citation Max wannabe flight. That's what we're trying to do. So yeah. So Sparky, yeah, check it out. I did a. I don't know if I saved the VOD on my YouTube channel or not, but I did a flight or two with it, and I plan on honestly, like I really had intended to make it a more regular part of my stream, but I just haven't. So, okay, we've got fuel. Got the doors all closed, and takeoff B speeds are set. We'll get things going here. Turn the air on. That's on auto. Batteries can come on. Jenny's to auto. Bleeds are on. Auto. We'll save the tests here for later. Go away. How do I get ready? There we go. Hydraulics coming on. Cross feeds are good. Turn that off for now. Windshield heat can start working. We will have some icing concerns along the way, so we'll have to kind of pay attention to that. Let's do pressurization to both. Low is fine. That's fine. Temperature is fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine. Yeah, they're departing that rare uphill departure, but the winds are definitely favoring that. Winds right now are 350 at 12 to 17. So yeah, we're going to have to back taxi and depart to the north in order to get going. It's an uphill, but I think upwind, and so I think that's the smart call. 2997 on the altimeter, by the way. Yeah, so no air traffic control to contact, so I think we're just going to kind of do this. Let's get the flight plan popped in here. Don't want that. I want to go down one. And it's a Danco. Whoa. Love this little biz jet. I've flown it a lot. It's got just enough depth of systems that it keeps you interested, but it doesn't kill you. It's not ultra high. I mean, it's not the what is the one that everybody loves that Tortorito make that costs $8,000 to buy on the sim? The Challenger, right? It's not the Challenger. We're not trying to make it the Challenger. The Challenger is definitely like the next step up. But if you're just looking for just a good solid little biz jet, this is a nice choice here. Appropriately priced and lots of fun. Steve, how are you? Steve-O09er. Great to see you, my friend. Hope your week is off to a good start. There's Westchester County, White Plains, New York. That looks good. Let's go back to procedures here and select our arrival. Bono 4 from Sea Isle. Awesome. And then we also will be, we're expecting to land to the north into White Plains, so we'll take the ILS 34, and looks like we're going to have vectors. All right, very nice. Let's take a closer look at that just to make sure we're in good shape. Yeah, so here's the arrival. So we're coming in, off of Sea Isle down to 17 at Bono or Buno, I don't know. Deer Park 15 and 250, Sound 13, Gwenny 11, and then we come on in here. We are expecting radar vectors at Rhymes. I think they'll probably take us down here south and turn us around for the ILS 34. Yeah, looks like jet tax. Let's see. Decision height 742. Okay. Set that. Got a little bit of time, by the way, to mess around. I always get a little nervous about leaving this on the battery too long, although I've never really had a problem with it running down. Everything tends to be all right. All right, well, that looks good. I think we're ready to actually get started here. Air China. Rob Valkyrie, you swiped an Air China BizJet. My hat's off to you. Click and hold, and here we go. Ignition. N2, here's N1. Oil pressure coming up, temperature, steady fuel flow. There's oil temperature starting to come up as well here. And that's a nice start on number 2. So where you do the cool little Citation Max thing. I love that dude. He's such a just a super knowledgeable guy, and he just flies his parents around in their Citation. Like, what a job. But he's like ultra, like, you can tell it's not just a job that was given to him because he was the kid. I mean, he is a good freaking pilot. I love the series that he has with Schmindy, where Schmindy comes out and works. Apparently Schmindy has or is working on a little whatever the license is to be able to fly a BizJet as well. She's a pretty talented pilot as well, and really an awesome content creator on YouTube. You don't know if you need somebody to go watch, go check out Schmindy. She's got the most awesome Cessna 182. It's this old school like livery that's just, I love it. She's upgraded the inside, so it's like ultra modern, but the outside just looks like it's straight from the 50s. Yeah, Max did earn it for sure. Yep. You're requesting 3, 4. Okay, Rob. Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, there we go. We've got 2 engines started, and last thing I think I need to do is just send the V speeds to the PFD. We're looking at 99, 108, 132. We are going to go flaps 3. It's a fairly short. I'm sorry. Takeoff flaps 2. It's a fairly short runway here, and again we're uphill. Temperature right now is still pretty nice, 23 Celsius. So I don't really need to worry about icing here on the ramp. But as we get going, we're going to have to pay close attention to the temperature as well as the visible icing. 2997 is set. I don't remember if it sets in both or not. Looks like it does. All right, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're getting pretty close. Let's make sure everybody gets their belt on. We do need to go through some fire tests here. First one doesn't really do it. Lights up something on the annunciator, I think. How well you guys can hear. Make sure you can hear my sim here. Oh yeah, that's way down. There we go. I want you to be able to hear mine too here. Beautiful. There's fire test. Uh-oh, it's stuck on stall. That's not good. Oh, I hope we don't hear that the whole time. Oh man, that could be annoying. It could be really annoying. That's a little glitch right there, you guys. Ugh. Oh boy, I hope that doesn't happen the whole time. Makes me want to shut down and restart. Ah. All right. I feel nervous because if we get started and it continues, I can't exactly shut it down, and I could shut down right now. What if I set the flaps? You don't hear anything? Do you guys hear the stall warning going off or not? You do now. I can turn that off. Nope. Shoot. All right. Well, Rob, if you want to get going, you can. I think what I'm gonna do is just shut off. I'm just gonna shut down real fast. I'm gonna just totally power down and just reset everything here. It's a really fast aircraft to get going. So, oh Lord, are you really gonna do this to me? I have not had, and I knew I jinxed it. I have not had a single problem with this aircraft. Alright, so let's do this. Let's just change our spot. See if we can spawn in a little bit further. Or just a different spot and see what happens. I don't know. Fingers crossed, you guys. You're gonna wait for me? Okay, cool. Yeah, Sparky, she's awesome. So she's done, obviously she's got her rating in the 172, but she also has son of a gun. Gotta be kidding me. Is there an annunciator? Is there an annunciator silence. I bet there is somewhere. I've never had to use one though. All right, we're gonna do this. Just gonna totally restart. That is obviously a glitch. I've never had that happen before. So apologies for that. But anyway, so she is has her pilot's license. I've seen her fly. Yeah, that's not good right there. Daytime, nighttime, IFR, all conditions, and then she did that little bit of work with Citation Max and his BizJet, and then I saw that she was out doing something crazy in some aerobatics, like a RANs or something the other day. So, like she must have her tail wheel endorsement as well. And anyway, she flies around all over the place, and her husband joins her every so often. And her husband is also a real life pilot, and they're just it's just a really entertaining stream. I don't know, they do a lot of stuff that I like to do. So all right, well, so how's your Tuesday going, you guys? Here, I thought we could get right out of here, and you can't not, like, it won't let you go. It'll holler at you if you don't go through the tests there. So maybe we'll try to. I don't know what we're gonna do if this doesn't work. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know how to fly. I know how to fly the Citation X, but I haven't done it in like a month, so I'd feel really awkward about trying to get it going and do it. So I'm just maybe I will just skip the tests and let the takeoff config lady holler at me. We're not scheduled to be airborne for another 9 minutes anyway, so we're good to go. It is, but I'd like, there's a little bit of stuff with the startup and the making sure the pressurization is right, and full disclosure, I kind of don't have a checklist for it. So I've kind of just, like, the few times I got in it, we just kind of flipped some switches and made it work. And I had Downwind Sim, who knows the plane a lot better than me. He was helping me. He was kind of my first officer, so he was making sure you use X checklist. And you fancy pants, big city guy anyway. All right. Well, let's see. Before I go any further on this, since it's loading up, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I think that is all looking good here. Yeah, we're just going to have to kind of go through it again. It did not have an update. I updated X-Plane and then ran Skunky to update my planes, and this did not have an update. So close all that. I've got my fuel that I need. Should have all the V speeds still. It's kind of a semi state saving deal. Yeah, there we go. So it doesn't save everything exactly the way that you have it, but it saves a lot of what you have. All right, here we go. The 5-minute version. It's working. Don't need anti-icing. Pressurization, important. Muy importante. And that's still coming alive here.
TOS system test. Okay.
One more time on Mr. Checklist, or Mr. Flight Plan, I should say. Sorry. We know what we need, though. Danco. Thank goodness, boy. One of the one of the flight routes I came up with, it had like
Test. Pass.
for 15 stupid waypoints and 6 airways, and I'm like, what if I just did this? I know that in researching a little bit, and I certainly am no expert. Obviously, you guys know, not a real world pilot, but I do see quite a few examples of biz jets that get way up high, and they are able to fly slightly different. Like, they don't necessarily always have to be right on the airway. They get a lot of cleared directs, if you know what I mean. All right, sea aisle. Oh, you know what I should have done? No, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, well, that's okay. Sea aisle is good. And then K, Hotel Papa November. I will say the latest beta version of X-Plane 12 has been a little buggier than any of the previous ones that I've had. I had an issue with the 747's EFB, and I also had, well, I've had this one, so kind of two little quirky things, not deal breakers per se, but just a little something. Hey, here's Iowa Scotsman coming in. Ron, hello, thank you so much for 23 months, my dude. It's so nice to see you, man. Thank you. Welcome to Restart Simulator 2023. Had a little weirdness with my system's tests there. That's what you get for trying to follow the checklist. Who cares about fire tests? What's the big deal, right? Am I right? Tim Dog's also here. Tim, hey man, you snuck in on me. What in the heck? Don't see me on the ground. Yeah, I disconnect, or when I restarted, it disconnected me. I'm reconnecting though right now, so I should be back in black. Welcome, guys. So glad you're here. Always great to hang out with you. Lots of ATC in the area, but again, where we are, just not a whole heck of a lot here. We are technically in Atlanta's airspace, I believe. We have a little flight plan. Yep, that'll work. But sometimes that works out for the best, honestly. Okay, I think the altimeter is set. Last things that we need to do is let's get our altitude set. We're gonna straight up to 41, just like nature intended. Heading will be northbound, so it's runway 32, and flaps are going to be set to number 1. The old number 1. All right, Tim Dog, Boston to JFK, and now setting up to go down to Reagan. Awesome, man, awesome. All right. You guys, wait a minute. We're going to go. Nav is on. Cabin lights, taxi lights coming on. Emergency lights are armed. And ready to go. Mountain Air traffic. Phenom 816 on the back taxi 32 Mountain Air. Yeah, it's getting dark here. This is not, as you can see, not a lighted field. So we need to be boogieing. What do I have? Chalks in there or something? No. You don't hear me? Oh, all right. Thank you for letting me know that, Rob. Oh, I know why. Wrong frequency. Mountain Air traffic, Phenom 816, radio check. Jeez. You're going to get me banned. We're on the back taxi 3-2. Phenom 816, Mountain Air traffic.
Mountain Air traffic, Fluxjet 190 will be following the traffic.
All right. I hope there's a little turnaround spot down here. There it is. There it is. There she is. Let's not go off the end of the... No room here, and there's no displaced threshold. And Rob, are you following me down here to wait, or do you want me to go ahead and depart?
No, I'll wait for you to depart.
All right, the Mountain Air traffic, Phenom 816 is departing 3-2. Will be right-hand turnout, eastbound departure, Mountain Air. All right, let's see if I remember how to fly this thing. No, I'm not going to do takeoff config because I know I'm going to get hollered at. Come on, sweetie. Get coming around here. All right, let's make sure. Probably skipping some stuff now because I feel hurried, but here we go. Detent is Toga. Airspeed alive. Up the hill we go. Be like the little aircraft carrier. You wanted VR. It's Rob. His nose is in the way. Come on, girl. Oh my gosh.
Mountain Air traffic, Fluxjet 190 back taxi, runway 32.
Why are we not climbing?
High speed.
Oh my gosh, because I was using the side stick and not the yoke.
High speed.
I forgot this is not a side stick deal. This is a yokey. No yoke. Alright, sorry about that, folks. This is going to be one of those streams, isn't it? Mountain Air traffic, Phenom 816 is right-hand crosswind departure to the northeast. Mountain Air. I guess it's kind of more just directly to the east. Wow, that was wild. That was not good. That was the opposite of good. Here. Flaps. I'm starting to seriously wonder about me today. I am starting to really wonder. All right, let's get stable here. I know we're not exactly going eastbound, but we're going to have to sort of re-intercept our course. That'll work right there. All right, so yeah, that's pretty good. Update the heading bug. We'll arm the heading mode. We'll go vertical speed, and we will go autopilot. We'll let the vertical speed climb till we're at about about 230-ish. What's my
Air traffic, Fluxjet 190, departing runway 32, right. Crosswind departure to the northeast.
do my numbers say here? It's 180 knots through 5,000 feet, then 225 up to flight level 300. So yeah, it's 225, then we'll arm the flight level change. We will bring it back into continuous climb mode. We'll get back on course here. Give you some outside shots as well. Boy, that was embarrassing. Holy cow. Holy cow. There's 225. We'll go ahead and arm flight level change. Let's come down here and I already brought it back to continuous climb when I was overspeeding and worried about the wings ripping off. I think I brought it back. The one thing I do wish that, I don't know how you do it, but I wish my Bravo did have the actual detents so you could feel it. If you listen as you're moving your throttle, you can hear it, and it kind of clicks in for you. But like if you're not paying too close of attention, or you're worried about crashing into a mountainside or something, you can sometimes miss that. All right. How about a little outside view? Yeah, if we'd departed half an hour ago, this would have been really pretty. Dang it. Now it's just nothing but big and black. Big old black. Oh well, that's okay. That's okay. We'll have fun anyway. Let's spin the range out a little bit here. And let's see. Oh, you know, the other thing I didn't do. I got to put my transponder on. Man, I tell you, it's amazing what a little sim glitch will do to your entire flow. The things that you miss because you just want to get back on track. That's the dumbest thing. That's just like get there-itis. It's just like get there-itis. All right, well, we're going. We're gonna jump back through now and just look and make sure we have everything as it should be. Is yaw damper on, by the way? I don't know if the yaw damper's on. It is. Oh, it is on. Yep, right there. The flaps are up and indicating. Gears up. Spoilers are closed. Through 18,000. Let's go to standard. Ice protection so far not needed, although we're rapidly into icing range as far as the temperature goes. Let's see. Thrust levers are continuous climb. We're 225 through flight level 300, and then after that, we have to work with the plane a little bit. It is a fast plane. It's got a pretty good thrust to weight ratio, but when you get in above the threes, it's like I say, you got to work with it a little bit. Sometimes it'll take you right on up there, depending on the conditions, and sometimes you have to step climb it up there. So we'll just kind of see how she's performing here. Pressurization looks like the pressurization is. Seems like we're in good shape there. Delta P 5.5. We're doing good. Keeping our cabin altitude about 6,600. And lights need to come off. Awesome. All right. Very good. Very good. Cabin lights. Did I put them on or not? If I did or not. You guys need to read back here. I'm doing okay. Very good. Pipe in. There we go. Climbing through 230. Doing our thing. Head to Westchester County. I haven't done too many of these Tuesday night in New York, so what a cool idea. They do it, by the way, every 2 weeks. They'll take a Tuesday night, and they'll feature different airfields. I honestly don't know what's being featured tonight. Let me click on this and see if I can... Which airfield's being featured tonight? Oh, obviously Kennedy, because of the new Anybuilds JFK scenery, so... It's good that we're not flying into there, although I did fly out of there. Geez, when was it? Just a couple days ago. And I remember thinking, man, it's busy. What the heck? You know, it was like, it was Saturday. And it was not the featured field because there was like a West Coast Delta something or other on Saturday. And I'm like, man, there's just a lot of planes here considering the SNO is clear on the other coast. And sure enough, it was, I didn't know, but I mean, it had been because of the scenery release. So, yeah. They were doing it, Tim said, every week for a while. Oh, I see. I didn't realize that. But about every 2 weeks is pretty cool. It works into my schedule. I'm able to do it. Like, I can't do it every 2 weeks, but I can fit it in there once a month. Awesome. Okay, we're doing good. Everybody, we're doing good. Ow. Cramp it up. Ow. Ow. Still maintaining a nice rate of climb here. We're in flight level change mode, so climbing up close to 2,000 feet a minute at 225 knots is really good. So I feel like maybe we got a shot at keeping it just sort of locked into FLC all the way up to 410. But like I say, things change drastically above 30,000 feet. Let's see Rob behind us. And maybe somebody else. I don't know. Maybe that's another person. But I love this. I love the TCAS. This is just kind of a native. It comes with the Phenom, but I think it's just the X-Plane. Yeah, it's just the X1000. So it's nothing. It's not custom or anything. It's just kind of the X-Plane version. So it's limited in what it can do, but gets the job done, and I enjoy it. It's fast. It goes fast. It goes high. It's sleek, good looking, and I've enjoyed it. Switched it around at the beginning of the year to every other week. I see. Probably tough to do a weekly event like that, I would imagine. That's a heavy traffic corridor, and so you have to really be staffed up, and to get like a commitment every week like that, it's tougher than I think folks imagine. Speaking of weekly planning, I do have my May schedule starting to take shape, guys. I don't know if you are on my Discord or not, but pop over and take a look at the stream schedule, and you can kind of see what I've got cooking here for the month of May, the merry month of May. It's hard to believe we're midway through, a little bit more through April, and May is coming up. Man, oh man, got some fun things planned though for May. I'm looking forward to it already. Hopefully you guys will be able to pop in and be a part of things. I do have a couple dates that are not my normal Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, because there's a few things coming up, like Cow Scream is coming up. Cow Scream 23 or something crazy like that, and that's a Sunday event. So on that weekend, I probably will stream on Sunday and not Saturday. Try to kind of keep my streaming days to about 3 a week. Then we also have Bush League Monday on one of the days. So on that, I think I have Bush League Monday on the first Monday, and then we have a Virtual USA Flying Club on the second, or on the first Tuesday. So we'll kind of go back to back Monday, Tuesday of that week, and then I don't think I have anything going Thursday of that week. So anyway, it's all on there. You guys can check it out. I do need to update my About section. I might do that as we kind of are flying here. I have that also listed. If you go to my About section here in the channel, where is that? Yeah, that's a little bit outdated, isn't it? Yeah, for sure. All right, I need to get that fixed here, guys. Forgive me for not updating that. That's way old, actually. Holy cow. Yeah, that goes clear back to kind of middle of March. All right, well, we'll fix that here right now, and that'll be just fine. So some of these streamers that have like more than 2 places where they keep track of all their stuff, like they keep track of it in Discord, and then they also put it on Twitch, and then they're pushing it out on Twitter and Instagram. I'm like, I don't know how you guys do it. I really truly don't. It's hard enough for me just to keep 2 things up to date. There we go. All right, we got that. That's updated. So If you go to the About section, you'll see the flight schedule, and you'll see what we've got set up here. Why doesn't that feel right? I missed a couple things, that's why. Alright. Pretty much a pro streamer when it comes to this stuff, aren't I? Yeah, I missed a little bit here. Okay, let's get that put in here then. Yeah, I missed the first part of the month. There we go. There we go. Now for reals this time. We should be good. We should be good. I do see some friends already up streaming. Of course, Sim Caesar, he does stuff pretty much every night now. He's kind of going continuum. He's been messing around in Oregon. It was kind of cool to see our friend Beaver 8033, or not. I'm confusing. 524 Echo Alpha. Our friend Eric, who flies the de Havilland Beaver, and was kind of our tour guide on the last Bush League event. I noticed he popped into to the stream as well and was having fun kind of showing Conti around a little bit. All right, so here we go. We're starting to kind of dip our airspeed. What we don't want to do is we don't want to get down in here to flaps range, and we're not really making very good progress either. So I'm going to go to vertical speed mode, and we're going to try, the first thing I try, and again, not SOP, but I'll reduce my vertical rate and just see if I can manage at 500 feet a minute. If I can't, then I'm going to go ahead and just level off and step climb. And so yeah, that'll be kind of what we have to do. We're almost there though. I mean, we only have another 1,500 feet or so to go. But anyway, Conti's doing his thing there. He just passed, which is awesome. 6,000 followers. That dude is amazing. Dane Flats is going as well. I see, speaking of 8033 Foxtrot, I see Michael is up and doing his stuff. He's messing around with his 172F. That's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, with carb heat. That dude, if you don't know who we're talking about, hop on over there. November 8033 Fox. He has a home sim that is absolutely to die for. I kid you not. You will love every minute. And real life pilot working on his PPL, doing awesome things, and for all of those cool things, an even better guy. So go over and check him out. You'll enjoy that. I think we're going to be okay at 500 feet a minute, you guys. Who else is going tonight that we know of? Pete O'Heat is going right now. Best name in all of Flight Sim, I think. Pete O'Heat. I love that. I love that. And and Pure Luck. Pure Luck is flying Torino to Palermo to Dubrovnik. I don't know where he's at. He's somewhere on the other side of the ocean. But Pure Luck is another one of our friends that we really enjoy. So feel free, check out those guys, multi-stream, all you want. It only helps everybody. The more viewers everybody has, the more it helps, the more fun everybody has as well. So anyway, that's what's happening in the Twitter universe right now. We get to top of climb, we'll volant to stock some people, and yeah, we'll kind of see what our progress looks like. To be honest with you, I was a little nervous about staying ahead of the 501, but I think we're doing all right. Rob flew with us the other day, and we were in the 737. He was in the Gulfstream 550, and he just steadily pulled away from us the entire night. So these biz jets, man, they can cook. There's a little bit of a sunset for you. A little bit. See if we can get some some kind of a screenshot out of this, maybe. Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work. You guys know I love my night flying. I know it's not always the most entertaining to watch. I do apologize for that, but man, I love flying at night. There's something about it. Something about it. Oh, DC Center just went off. Ah, man. I think they saw us coming, Rob. They're like, yeah, it's time to close up shop. Got a thing. Got to go to. Well, that's going to make it tricky because that means that we're going to have to do some pilot math. Bummer. Oh well, we'll manage. We'll manage. Tell you what, one nice thing here, I thought we were going to have a little headwind based off of coming out of Mountain Air, but we've got a nice 47 knot Taylor. Right now we're doing 4.5 across the ground. That's awesome. Did the heading bug almost a 410. Almost. That went actually pretty well. I have had some of these flights where it's been an absolute wrestling match to get it up into the fours. What kind of helps us tonight is we're not very heavy fuel wise, so makes a big difference. All right, traffic in the area. Now we're well above that dude. Actually below this guy here. Who that guy is? 430. And there's Rob, I think, still behind us climbing up. All right, there you go. 410. Let's set this to max cruise. And I think we can okay, I don't know how am I bring you this view right here. There we go. Alright, we can turn all this business off for the passengers, and let's go Volanta stock some people. Let's see what's happening here. Yep. Ah, rascals. Yep, just went off. So the tricky part here is we're gonna, well, it won't be too bad. We'll pick up center, but we'll already be in the descent here from CI. We'll already be on that arrival. But we also have a little bit of time. There could be, it's a Tuesday night, and in this airspace there might be some replacement coverage that comes on. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Well, of course, there's Rob behind us in the Mustang. Way cool. And oh yeah, Pure Luck. Pure Luck. We talked about him. Didn't know where he's at. Well, here's where he's at. It's over here at Turin. Let's see if I can get the world to load in here. Yeah, so I definitely don't fly over here enough. There's Switzerland. Dude, we've done a little bit of stuff up here, Geneva. Yeah, okay, I kind of see where we're at here. Nice. And Tim Dog there. Tim Dog was talking about he's getting ready to go down to Reagan. So he's probably also bummed out that the ATC has one offline. All right, where's White Plains for us? I think it's yeah, right up here. So they're going to bring us in. We're going to kind of be, kept out of the big Bravo areas here, Kennedy and LaGuardia and Newark, and we sort of slip, no pun intended, slip north of Islip. We're flying right over the top of our stomping grounds there of the Virtual USA Flying Club. and then yeah, come out here with the sound and should be clear of everything here as well. Yep. Bayport right in here somewhere. There's Republic. Where are you, Bayport? Bayport. Bayport. There it is, Bayport. Always fun. Most of the, as expected, most of the ATC up here, Cleveland, New York, Toronto, no, Milwaukee, Boston, even some Oceanic there. A little bit here on the southeast. And Dick Cheney flying the Mad Dog, or the MD-11 3-hole punch. LA and San Fran, or sorry, LA and Oakland. Oh, and they do Tuesday night. I forgot about this. They do this little event up here with featuring Yellowknife and Edmonton and Fort McMurray and stuff. It's kind of a fun. It's a little bit of a training ground for the ATC, but I've flown in it a few times. Just kind of a cool area to mess around in. And oh, Anchorage approach. Very nice, very nice. Let's see. Europe's pretty well gone to bed. What time is it right now? It's about 1 in the morning here, kind of in London. So yeah, makes sense. Everybody's got to work tomorrow. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. This thing's, oh, your Mustang is slow? Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy with 480 up here at 410. I've heard some pretty good things though about that, Rob. I mean, it's another. It sounds like it's similar to this. Really easy to operate and pretty pretty sporty, pretty maneuverable, and just fun. Just yeah. Oh, 344 true is what you're getting. What am I getting? I have no idea what I'm getting true. My true airspeed, 219. That's knots, right? I don't know. Yeah. And again, another one of those, like, it's not trying to be the Challenger, right? Like, it's not, you don't have to pay $180 for it. You know, you just, like, there's so few really good biz jets in flight sim right now. It's just nice to have even those kind of moderately priced, you know, 214. I'm doing 214 indicated. Yeah. So my ground speed? That's my true across the ground, but I don't know what my true airspeed is. It's a spendy. It's a spendy booger there, Sparky. But I will say this, and I tease people for buying it. All right, 114. So I'm slightly exaggerating. I tease people for spending this much on a bizjet, but I will say this. I will admit this, begrudgingly admit this, that I don't know anybody who has it that says it's not worth that. So they say it's fairly priced, and yeah. So anyway. If you like the Challenger, I can't imagine. It's kind of like the SR22, right? Like if you like that plane, the Hot Start one is there's not a better one. I mean, literally, Cirrus uses the SR22 and X-Plane as their software for their sim that they train their pilots on. So like you don't get much more realistic than that. Want to start an LLC and buy it together. what I want. So my favorite bizjet is Learjet. I want a good old-fashioned, right proper, like 1960s, 70s era Learjet with the tip tanks and the whole shooting match, man. I want a Learjet. That's my bizjet that I'd spend $150 on. But we don't have that yet. There is a freeware Learjet that was close, really was, back in X-Plane 11. Flew it a couple times. It was pretty fun, but it just didn't stand up visually, and the sounds were just not quite there. I mean, you could tell it was somebody's labor of love, and they really had like every button and switch in that stupid thing basically worked, but it just needed the Gemma Studio touch. It just needed to look and sound better. Needed the Gemma Studio for looks. It needed FD Sim Plus for the sounds, and honestly, it probably needed to be recoded, because I think it was like an X-Plane 10 deal that was made to work in 11, and good Lord, I can only imagine it wasn't the most efficient set of ones and zeros around. But anyway, you'd like a good Skycatcher? Yeah. What is it? It's a light sport, right? Okay, let me see what this looks like here, Sparky. Oh, the 162 Skycatcher. I didn't realize it was a Cessna. Yeah, high wing design. Cessna's worst mistake. Well, that's doubly cool because it's kind of like a little vintage type of thing. Vintage aircraft. Ooh, look at that. I don't know much about this plane, Sparky. I wonder why do you know? You probably know if it's kind of your deal. Why didn't it take off? Why was it not more popular? Is it kind of like the Cardinal that has the retractable gears that they thought would be a replacement to the Skyhawk? Great place for some troubles, various aspects. And how it was marketed. Oh, on various aspects of how it was marketed, I see. Oh, that's what you fly IRL. No kidding, Sparky. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, killed by logistics. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's so sad. Doggone it. That's too bad. That's really too bad. Airtime today is an hour and a half. Kind of difficult to say what our delay was. Lots of bogeys in the area here, but doing pretty good. Again, really good speed across the ground. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Like we've got about 200 miles to Sea Isle, so I probably could start to. Might be a hair early, but since you guys are probably all tired of looking at the big black sky, let's take a closer look at our arrival here. The Bono 4 coming in from Sea Isle. 48-degree heading to Bono. We need to expect, or we are going to expect to cross it at 17. So we for sure, this is about when we're going to hit the boundary of New York airspace. So we should already be down or heading down at that point. We've got 98, basically 100 miles to go from Sea Isle to Bono. So yeah, at some point in time we would I'll have to take a quick look and make sure I'm calculating it correctly here, but so we'll look in our FMC, make sure we have 17 at Bono, make sure we have 15 at Deer Park, and they want us at 250. We have to control the throttle in this aircraft by hand, by the way. Sound at 13, Gwenny at 11, and then at that point in time, I think we just are, like, we're going to be given descent and well, just yeah, from Gwenny we'll be, I'm sure, given descent vectors on all our way down here. Yeah. And then at Rhymes, we'll get radar vectors to the final approach course. All right. Let's have a look here and see what we have. So we need Bono at 17. All right, so that doesn't have anything in it yet, but we can put something in it here. This will fly a vertical descent path. You just have to manage the speed. Okay, 17 will enter that guy. And then let's enter the rest here. Your park is 15. And I wish I could push and hold. I wonder if I can drag. Nope, can't drag. All right, that is in. There's only about 175 of those. No kidding. 192 were made. Is it hard to get parts and things like that? Is it hard to service them, or are they still, like, is it pretty universal with the Cessnas? $13 at Sound, 11 at Gwenny. Gosh dang it. Not paying attention. You can see already that at Sea Isle they have us coming down at 41.7, so alright, that works good. Some of the parts are expensive, others not. Yeah, others just aren't made anymore, like doors. Oh man. So it's salvage yards and eBay and all that good stuff. Dang. Yeah, that becomes the hard part, right? That becomes the hard part. You can own it, but can you afford to keep it flyable? And Westo is, I forgot Westo's hiding from me up there. That's at 6,000. All right, there we go. So the arrival altitudes are set and checked. And then now let's look at ILS 34. So we're going to come around the horn and expecting JetX at GTAX, JetX at 2,000, Theo at 2,000. That's where we'll Intercept the glide slope 6.1 DME. Decision height's 742. Airport elevation is what? 180 feet. We go missed. It's a climb to 3,000 on runway heading, and then we go inbound on the SAX VOR 09 or 3. So we make a left-hand turn, fly the inverse of that 273 to Nyack, and that's where we will enter a hold 25 miles northwest of the field. All right, where was I? Theo. I'm looking for Theo. Do I have that? There we go. Jetax and Theo are all set. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. And then I need to put in here that this is 83, basically 83 feet. All right, 100 feet. That'll work. I think we're good. Oh, it's reset my distance, my range here. Dang it, I don't want that. Too tight. Okay, we're doing good. That's another little bug there with the X-plane, the X1000 is you hop out of your flight planning back into this map and it resets you at 2.5. It takes a minute to load. There you go, and then you can kind of back into your 50-mile range or whatever you were. Boy, it's a busy airspace in here. Oh, you know what? I also need to put in my localizer here. Just stand by. 1097. Okay, that'll be ready to go. When we are. Ready when they are. I'll wait just a little bit until we get a little closer, get a weather report, and we'll just confirm what we think we have. I'm just kind of using MEPower-TAF for this info, so it's fairly accurate, but you never know. Kind of looking at it now, honestly. And I went ahead and peeked. I'll show you guys. Looking at it now, it looks like it's 270 at 8. So more like a runway 29er situation maybe here, you guys. We might change what we're thinking. Let's look at the airport diagram and see what we have. We could do 29er, 4,000. That's plenty long for us. Uh-oh. I'm getting frames. Let me look down. And there's, well, is there an ILS? I guess that's the whole thing. No, there's no instrument approach for 2.9, so that's probably why they don't recommend that. That's probably why. So yeah, 3.4 still makes sense. A little bit of a crosswind off our left, but the scattered clouds, it's still a VFR day there. So, but I'll be honest with you, flying into it for the first time, and like all the airspace and all the little airports in that spot, I'm going to definitely rely on having the ILS as the backup. Maybe if I was a little more comfortable with where I was, I wouldn't, but I do think it's wise to have that. At least for me. Okay, we ran into some framiness. That happens every time we get up around New York. Plus all the traffic up here. Might be one of those deals. I hope it doesn't become too big of an issue. I'm hoping once we get like north of Kennedy and get all that, like as we fly by, all that scenery will load in a little at a time. Hopefully we'll be able to not get disconnected. I've definitely found if I am looking for performance right now, the sim that's giving me the better performance is Microsoft Flight Sim. I can definitely get a little bit more frames for the dollar,
425 short final runway 19.
if you will. X-Plane 12, I do like it, and it is getting better, but it still is a bit of a frame hog. All right, compute those V speeds. We'll go ahead and send those already. We're looking at reffing out 111, and that's full flaps. And I don't think we've got any icing warnings here. Any icing advisories? Well, I take that back. There's on SkyVector. There's moderate icing in the area, so let's just it shouldn't adjust too much. Yeah, it actually doesn't really adjust it at all. Okay. Oh yeah, it does. Little quicker coming in. That's fine. 116. It tends to be kind of a floaty plane anyway, but that runway is plenty long. You're getting some of the same issues, Rob? Yeah. Well, and like we've had to do it before. If we have to disconnect and just fly it in offline, that's not a terrible plan B yet. One of the things about flying up here is just all the chatter and all the traffic. It's so much fun. But truly, we're not going into one of the big airfields, so if we disappeared off the scope and snuck into White Plains offline, I don't think anybody would be too upset. Right. So there's Sea Isle. I'm surprised I don't see a top of descent here anywhere. So how about we do this? Let's spin the altitude down. Again, 6,000 is kind of the floor of this arrival. Maybe there it is, right there. It's actually a little past Sea Isle now, they're saying. Okay, fair enough. And I might, since I know I'm coming in on this, I might check in, see if I can check in just a little bit early. Sometimes New York doesn't mind if I tell them, hey, I'm, whatever, 80 miles southwest of Sea Isle. They might not hate that. It might take me a little while too, because there are a couple of center controllers. I just don't know at what point in time I'll be on anybody's scope. Alright, the first one is 132.75. Sorry, 132.175. And the other is 25,325.
Maintain 280 knots repeater, Delta 1925.
I can hear that guy, so I feel like he's probably going to be our contact here. But I think I'll wait till, you know, I'm about 10 miles or so.
Southwest 551, contact Boston Center 134.7. Switching 134.7, Southwest 551. By 22 New York, hello, climbing to maintain for level 380. Take level 380, $22.
So,
Delta 4863, maintain 280 knots.
Rob, the one I have tuned right now that I can hear is 25,325.
Delta 4860.
Wasn't able to hear anybody here, so I'm thinking that must be either a lower sector or like on the north side. I don't know how they break it up, to be honest with you. That'll be the one I start with.
Approach 120.8, good night. 120.8, Delta 23. New York Center, American 1995, level 350, direct CI. American 1995, New York Center, radar contact, cross hogs at flight level 190. Hogs level 190, American 1540, turn left heading 030.
Oh, that's that guy right there. He checked in already, so I think we're good. New York, hello, Phenom, November 11816, 410, direct CI. That was stupid.
Number 11816, New York Center, hello, squawk 3172.
3172, Phenom 816. So I meant to say south. I meant to say 50 miles southwest Sea Isle. That was dumb. I
The 1925 cross Cameron at 11,000.
had that first guy's call in my head, and I just repeated what he said. That was dumb. So
X1540, proceed direct Pansy.
25,325 is the one, Rob.
Pansy and resume our filed route, maintain 190 for the X1540. Number 11816, radar contact as reported at flight level 410, welcome aboard. Descend and maintain flight level 370.
370, Phenom, November 11816. All right. That helps. 370. And I think we'll just go vertical speed. Let's go about 1500. And again, we're just gonna kind of adjust our throttle. Yes, I know you can go flight level change, but what I've found in this plane is flight level change kind of gets me a little nose bobby. So we'll just VS it down.
Fortunately.com. Actually, you know what? I'll make it happen. .com 421, climate to maintain for level 270. 270.com 421, thanks.
I hope you have a better check-in than me, Rob.
New York Center, good evening. Air China 988, level 340 with you.
Air China 988, New York Center, hello. Flight 22, contact New York 132.17, good night.
3217, good night, $22.
American 1856, Boston Center is 134.7.
34-7, American 1856, yeah.
Delta 4863, cross Cameron at 11,000, hold the speed.
Mostly closer to Cameron 11,000, Delta 4863.
FedEx 1540, reduce speed to 250. 250, FedEx 1540.
Enjoy the chatter, guys. Thousand to go.
1925, you gonna make Cameron at 11? Affirmative, we can make Cameron at 11. Delta 1525. 1925, correction. Delta 1925, cross Cameron at 1000 and 250 knots. Cameron at 1000 and 250 knots, Delta 1945. 1925. 4863, reduce speed at 250 knots. Delta place. At 750, contact New York Center 132.17. 132.17 for United 754. The 1925, contact New York approach 128.12. Contact New York approach 128.12 for Delta 1925. New York Center, good afternoon. FedEx 1202 Heavy is 11,000 for 17,000. FedEx 1202 New York Center, hello, climb and maintain for level 340. 40, FedEx 1202 Heavy. Level 4863, contact New York, approach 128.12, good night. 128.12, good night, Delta 4863. FedEx 1540, cross Cameron at 1000, the Kennedy altimeter 2990. Cameron at 1000, copy the altimeter, FedEx 1540. Con 421, contact Boston Center 134.7. Com 421, contact Boston 134.7, good night. 134.7.com 421. 1202, contact New York Center 132.17. 132.17, FedEx 1202, how do you see it? Yeah. New York Center, good evening, Delta 538, 10,400, climbing 12,000. Level 538, New York Center, hello, climb and maintain for level 220. Level 220, Delta 538. Center, Charlie Foxtrot, Mike Sierra Pop at 6,000. Charlie Foxtrot, Mike Sierra Papa, New York Center, hello. FedEx 1540, contact New York approach 128.12, good night. Contact New York approach 128.12. New York approach 128.12, FedEx 1540. New York City, good evening, Endeavor 57, climbing 10,000 for 12,000. Endeavor Ever 5070 New York Center, hello, climb to maintain for level 360. Maintain 360, ever 50. 1995, cross Cameron at 1000, the Kennedy altimeter 2990.
2990, cross Cameron, 1000 at the 1995.
Kind of 988, descend and maintain for level 280.
Descend and maintain flight level 280, Air China 988.
I thought that might be for you, Rob.
November 118.
Just kidding.
Descend and maintain for level 240.
Flight level 240, November 11816.
The 538 Washington Center is offline. Monitor Unicom. Have a good night.
Monitor Unicom down to 538, thanks.
Let's try a vertical speed descent this time.
New York Center, November 135, Mike Charlie, heading direct Dixie, level 6000.
Number 135, Mike Charlie, New York Center. Hello, this Kennedy altimeter 2990.
2990, thanks.
Yeah, we don't need to get crazy here. Come on. Yeah, that's the part that just a little tough to control. But that's honestly not too bad. Now, here's the thing that I have had in the past is it just keeps kind of leveling and then diving down, and so that's kind of why I went to VS descent.
1089 New York Center. Hello, climb to maintain.
Scott, hey man, happy Tuesday. On our way into White Plains, Westchester County. And yes, it is very dark outside. It's one of those streams. So sorry.
Mike Sierra, Papa, contact Philly
They're
128.4.
They're not the most popular in the world, and I understand they're kind of tough to watch. But golly, I love flying at night. I just do. I can't help it. I can't help it. Day's going okay. We are in the middle of state testing, so it's literally my least favorite week of the year. But the kids are doing pretty good. They're trying hard, and they've got good attitudes, and so I can't complain.
Hello, climb to maintain 16,000.
We make it past this week, we're gold, baby.
New York Center, good evening. Air Canada 825, flight level 340, and we requesting flight level 360. Have you informed men altitude, climb to maintain 12,000.
2000, Nathan Ford.
In 1995, contact New York approach 128.12, good day.
28.12, good day, 1995.
In 4, contact New York Center 132.17, good day.
13217, Nathan Ford.
Number 11816, cross Bono at 17,000, Kennedy altimeter 2990.
Bono at 17,299.0, November 11816.
Ever 57.
Down we go.
Actually, sorry, Washington Center's offline. Monitor Unicom. Have a good night. Ever 5070, monitor Unicom. Washington's offline. Good night.
Oh, you have counted for 5070. Thank you. Have a good night.
Center, good evening. Air Canada 825, flight level 340, and requesting flight level 360. Air Canada 825, New York Center, hello, descend and maintain for level 280.
This FLC has been pretty good, honestly, you guys.
China 988.
I've been shooting for about 1,500. It's held my speed pretty well, so maybe that's something that's kind of been fixed up a little bit in the latest update. I just pulled a little power, that's why it's diving a little bit. I didn't jinx it, or I didn't try to.
New York Center, flex jet 190, flight level 310, 50 miles southwest of the CIO VOR.
There's a better check-in, Rob. Good job.
New York, hello, squawk 7252.
7252, flex jet 190.
What's taking you so long, FlexJet? Actually, you kept right up with me, man.
Headed 2642, New York Center, hello, cross bottles at flight level 280. Cross bottles at flight level 280, United 2642.
Trying to zoom in a little bit here, you guys. Should start to see some city lights here soon. It's a fairly clear night for the most part, but we are off the coast right now. We're out over the ocean, so there's not going to be a ton of stuff to look at for just a little while.
At 688, New York Center, hello, squawk 3735. 735 is bound for United 688.
Now, technically, we could have went. Boy, I don't know. This is showing. I think we're a little bit above our vertical track. So, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna mess around. Let's set. Let's go 2,500. Let's just make sure we're gonna get ourselves down. We'll pull back on the power a little bit here. I don't.
New York Center, 722, Mike Lima at AVP, looking to pick up.
I don't want to get crazy with the speed here.
South at PHL.
We've got 33 to run to Bono and 10,000. Dude, that's going to be close. We're gonna do this. Sorry, boss. I hope you don't spill your martini back there, but we're gonna try to get a little bit quicker in the descent here. Normally I do about 3 times whatever I need, so I need 10,000 to lose. 3 times 10 is 30, and I'm less than that. So like I say, that's generally like about a 2,000 foot per minute descent. So if I get a little more aggressive here, I'll be just fine. 2990 was the altimeter that he gave us, and as I look at METAR.TAF, is 2986 for Westchester right now.
Number 135, Mike Charlie, contact Philly approach 128.4.
128.4, thanks for the service. Thanks.
Alright, feeling a lot better about things now.
Radar contact, clear direction.
A lot better about things right now.
Radar right news for United 688.
We should have a halfway decent look at the line of aircraft coming in. There's JFK. Yeah, maybe it's not quite, but I would assume that they're landing. Well, they may be landing kind of westbound with this wind. Honestly, I don't even know. A few planes in here though. That's kind of cool. All right, I think I've caught up to my. Yeah, there's my vertical track. I wonder if I go BNAV, if it'll mellow here. Now I'm still stuck in vertical speed mode. Yeah, not quite. Not quite coming off it like I wanted. But at the end of the day, the main goal has been met. We're going to be 17 at Bono, and that's, I can live with that. We'll go 2990. Try to keep our speed around 280. Yeah, I just pretty much kept my vertical speed in there the whole time there. I bet I could have leveled out and re-intercepted that vertical track, but there's no point. We got to be at 17 here for Bono, and we're expecting to be stepped down to 15 at Deer Park, and then on our way down. It'd be nice if he just cleared us to descend via the arrival. But we shall comply. All right, back to adding some speed in.
Center, how you doing? Endeavor 4198, leaving 13.5. Endeavor 4198, New York. I'm doing well. How about you? Climbing and maintain for level 220. 220, forgot to mention, we're present heading, and I'm not doing too great until I can get this stupid autopilot to work. Oh, you're on a heading for the autopilot, or departure left you on a heading? As for heading, I'm on my present heading now. He instructed me to wreck Robbinsville. I'm trying to get that to work though. Okay, Roger, just let me know. 10 to 988, contact New York Center 132.17.
Contact New York Center 132.17, Air China 986, no service answered.
Okay, Delta 1553, contact New York Center 132.17. 132.17, Delta 1553.
Yeah, there's our vertical path again, and
Number 11816, cross sound at 13,000.
sound at 13,000, 11816. And what if I could just arm? If I can go here, probably above it. So I bet I can't.
825, cross copes at flight level 2.
Yeah, it's not going to quite grab it.
Cross Colts at flight.
I think if I get below it, it'll I can intercept it and it'll.
At 825, contact New York Center 132.17. Good day.
All right.
Dismount 700.
Vertical path. Let's see if it does.
3217.
Should be able to re-intercept it now that I'm below it.
Yeah, I think I forgot the radar identifier.
There we go. All right, there we go. Hey, good fixins. Hello, Brett.
For 4198, contact New York 13217. Have a good day. 217, thanks. And 4198.
How are you, sir?
642, cross Sarah at flight level 2.
I keep looking up there because that's where my webcam, my chat cam used to be. I got to get used to it being here.
November 11816. Descend and maintain. Let's make it 8,000 for now. And just continue on the arrival, but I'm going to cut you in here.
All right, down to 8,000. We'll continue on the arrival, November 11816. Nice.
Let's do this. November 11816. Just fly heading 030. Descend and maintain 8,000. That'll work out better.
030 and 8,000, November 11816. Heck yeah, baby. All right, so I'm gonna do this then. Let's get our butts down. I'm not gonna mess around. Let's get down. He's trying to vector me right now, kind of like onto the ILS. So, shaw.
11816. Give New York approach call 120.8. Have a good night.
120.8. 11816. See ya. New York approach. Good evening, Phenom November 11816 out of 15,000 on a 030 heading.
Number 11816, New York. Approach. Say request one more time.
We are inbound Westchester County, and the last controller gave us a descend 8,000 and heading 030.
Number 11816, Roger, descend maintain 6,000.
Send maintain 6,000, November 11816.
1990, New York.
All right, we're going to do this. We are currently on vectors to final.
Turn right heading
So we're going to do that.
50, climb maintain 10,000.
And that should set up our, yep,
350 and up to 105.
set up that. The ILS frequency is in. Just confirming. ILS 34, 343. Yes, indeed. We're all set.
Departure Endeavor 1233 is leaving 8,500 for 11,000.
Need to slow down, though.
Endeavor 1233, New York departure cleared. Direct Robbinsville, BOR, climb maintain 17,000.
All right.
Robbinsville to
Descent
17,000, Endeavor 1233.
checklist.
Number 816, do you have any approach request?
We would like the ILS runway 34, November 11816.
Right. Number 1816, expect ILS runway 34.
Expect ILS 34, 816.
There was someone else calling approach? Or departure?
The approach has been briefed. It's a little different now. We are being vectored currently to intercept the ILS 34. If we do successfully make it onto the ground, it looks like we have an FBO off both ways. We'll probably take a right, though, so we don't have to cross the runway. And yeah, runway 34. We'll probably be off here at Foxtrot or Charlie, and we'll just go to this FBO. Well, there's a couple of them here, so I don't know which one Citation Max goes to, but we'll just pick one of those so we don't have to go all the way down here and cross a runway. That's the approach briefing. We have our decision height set. Altimeter we're going to set here. It is 2986. Just going to double check that. 2986 it is. Currently on our way down to 6,000. The ILS is set. He goes to the right, east FBO. Okay, Rob, thanks. We will do that. We're going to go ahead and put our passenger signs back on here. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. Okay, we're below 10,000, so 250. And I'm going to actually try to slow down a little bit more here if I can. Once we level off, we will obviously slow down quite a bit more. But
They were 1233, contact New York Center. Actually, they were 1233, just remain on my frequency for a couple minutes.
We'll Endeavor 1233.
still not getting much in terms of lights because we're still out over the ocean quite a ways. But it'll pop in here, I promise.
1233, contact New York Center 125.32.
13532, Endeavor 1233, see ya.
1233, the frequency is 2532.
2532, Endeavor.
Try to hold about 240 here if we're able.
American 4393, contact Boston Center 134.7.
Boston Center on 134.7, American 4393, see ya.
Number 38, Sierra, runway 33, left, clear to land.
333 left clear, I am full stop, Skyhawk 3, sir.
Oh, actually, 380, you want the touch and go, correct?
We changed our mind, we'll be full stop actually.
There we go. There's some city lights.
1990, contact New York Center 132.17. 132.17, Nana 1990, what's it good?
Yes, I am noticing my airspeed. I'm trying to not overcorrect here. Just a little at a time so I can get that back up to around 240. If I'm able.
Number 1816, turn left heading 260 vectors to final descent and maintain 2000.
260 down 2000, 11816. All right, you guys have been patient all night long with this black sky, and so hopefully you can enjoy some New York City lights here as we come in to, I believe, my first ever approach into White Plains. Kind of excited. Where's Citation Max when you need him?
Clear direct Robbinsville VOR, Clementine 17,000 $24.
As you can see, kind of putting us on an extended right base for runway 34. Speed is okay, just about got up a little too quick there, so let's pull back slightly. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and get into flaps range here now that I'm going down to 2,000. So I'm going to go flight idle, just let it slowly come in. Don't need to be in a huge hurry here. Oh, we might be able to see a little train of planes coming in here to Kennedy, but I think we're far enough to the north that we don't really see that. Okay, let's remember to not grab the side stick, but actually the yoke this time. So we had a little incident. If you weren't here at the beginning, we were pulling back like heck on the side stick, wondering why we weren't climbing. This is not a jet.
Turn 10 degrees left.
10 left, 11816. Oops. Anyway, we were having some trouble climbing because we weren't pulling back on the yoke, and so we went off the end of the runway. Luckily, we were on a mountain. It gave us a minute to kind of regroup, as it were. Yeah, but ultimately, it was not fun. It was. We could laugh about it now, but it just about ended the flight before it began. I blame it on the fire warning voice lady. She got me all flustered, and it just was downhill after that. But we recovered. We recovered. You know, make a halfway decent approach and landing, we'll call it a success. All right, almost down. Almost down.
$24, contact New York Center 125.32.
Speed into flaps range here. There we go. Okay, first notch coming out. I'm going to try to keep the power in here, but when this plane gets slow, it gets a little bit pitchy. So that putting the flaps in, not only does that bring that nose down a little bit, it just lets me put a little bit of power in. There we go. That looks good.
New York approach, FlexJet 190, 15,000 descending to 10,000. Flight 190 New York approach, expect ILS runway 34. Expect ILS 34, Flight 190.
Rob, thanks for flying with me, man. It's been awesome having you. Always great to have a familiar face on the comms.
270, actually 260.
Oh, sorry, I thought you wanted us to go 10 left, so we're currently 250. We can go 260 though.
Yes, 260, thanks. I'm just getting closer to the for the approach.
Not a problem. 260, November 11816. But anyway, Rob, it's always awesome to have a friendly face on the comms, man. Especially at night, makes you feel a little less lonely up here. Night sky is pretty nice, I would say, but I think Microsoft Flight Sim it maybe pops a little bit more. This is a little more subtle, which it's not bad. It's not bad. We're not over New York City proper right now, so like these are. It's not expecting to just blow your eyes out here, but
Number 1816 cleared JetX cross JetX at 2000 cleared ILS runway 34.
clear direct JetX at 2000 cleared for the ILS runway 34, November 11816. All right, so
Kennedy departure, JetBlue 2473, climbing through 11.6 for 12.
JetBlue 2473.
you know what I think I'm going to do is this. I think I'm just going to vector myself here
25.32
to follow the vector instead of reactivating the nav here. I think we're just going to go right here. Somebody's tower out there. Okay, looking. That might be us out there. That would be the benefit of flying at night out here, is you would have some beacons and things to look for. Yep, I think that must be our guy right over there. All right, beautiful, beautiful. We're staying at 2,000. Speed's maybe a hair slow, but I'm not going to add too much more power. I was hoping to keep it at about 160. Yeah, we're pretty close. That way we can make this turn without too much difficulty. I'm going to arm the approach now, and let's see. What do I need to do here? Oh, you know what? I might need to go back into nav because I am... well, it's overspeeding. Either that or I need to come out of... Yeah, go localizer mode. I'll just do that. I'll just do that. I could go to nav, I guess, but this does the same thing.
Air departure, evening. This is American 2227, 15.3 for 17,000, turning direct 010 heading.
American 22.
A little bit of an early... a little bit of an early turn there. Try and maybe capture the localizer a little sooner than it was ready for. But yeah, that's definitely us. That's definitely us. Ships in the night. That's right, Brett. You know it, buddy. Brett and I have spent many a...
We're 1816, runway 34, clear to land. I'm going to be disconnecting quite soon, as well as New York Center. Frequency change advisory is approved.
All right, clear to land 34. Appreciate the ATC, man. And we'll see you next time, November 11816.
127 New York Center is close and frequency change advice.
Brett and I have been in the virtual skies many a times
Alright,
together.
over to Unicom. God bless. Thanks so much. See you next time, buddy.
Thanks, you.
And same as with Rob Valkyrie, it's really awesome to have a friend in the comms, man. It's something about hearing that familiar voice. Okay, so we are, what are we? 2.5 to Jetax. Now we're past Jetax here, so about a 7-mile final. White Plains traffic, excuse me, Phenom 11816 on an 8-mile final, runway 34, White Plains. All right, second notch of flaps coming in. Try to get the blue line for the approach if we can. Gear coming down. We are expecting full flaps, and we were expecting anti-icing too. So our ref speed is maybe a little fast. It was about 5 knots added to it, so we're gonna take that into account as well. We were initially without the anti-icing, we were expecting to be ref of 111, and they kind of bumped us up to about 116. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You never know. You never know. All right, full flaps. I actually have the runway.
Autopilot.
They're gonna take it off autopilot and see if we can fly this baby. Lights are coming on. On the glide. Speed's pretty close. We'll take it. The one good thing about not having an auto throttle is that you don't have the whole awkward take it off of auto throttle and have you got to back your throttles off, and you always overspeed, and for just that second.
Jet 190, about 30 miles south of the airport. We're going to be entering a right base for runway 34, Westchester.
Caution, wake turb.
Copy that. Watch.
I shouldn't do that. There's too much traffic up here to mess around. 2 and 2. We've got some dating game pappies. That's good. That looks very beautiful, I think. So I'm going to shoot for 111, I guess, is the point I was trying to make a minute ago before I got sidetracked again. That's my final over the numbers speed. See how that does for us.
500. Minimums.
Okay, continue.
400. 300. Glide slope. 200. Glide slope.
I think we're all right on the glide. Oh boy, that was a harsh one. Wow, that was really bad. Really bad. Wow, wow, wow. Man, oh man, I mistimed that flare. Something fierce. Yeah. Whew. Well, shoot. Bad departure. Bad landing. Some nights are like that. Okay, here we go. Let's get the heck out of here. Hopefully our gear is functional. And yeah, where are we? Clear on, looks like Delta. No, yeah, Delta. Yikes. White Plains traffic, Phenom 816 is clear of 34 on Delta. Whew.
White Plains traffic. Foxtrot
Holy
198,
moly.
20 miles southeast of the airport.
Holy
Inbound,
moly.
Runway 34. Please pick up all the parts on the runway before I get in.
Goodness. You got that right. Oh boy. Alright, well let's see. We're going to come down here to this FBO and yeah, get outside and have our maintenance guy start going over the airplane, because that was a bad one. Wow. Okay, flaps are up. Landing lights can come off.
Aircraft on final runway 31 right, did not see you there. And didn't have you on the tower, so didn't know you were there.
Yeah, it was probably better that way. Oh man, this is a default airport, so needless to say, well, I don't know what we're going to get down here with an FBO. This is the main terminal area. You can see a couple of gates, and kind of cool, kind of nice, not bad, not bad.
New York traffic Delta 1028, we're 5 miles to 1, course 5 miles for runway 31 right.
You know what? We're probably gonna need a little maintenance. Let's just do this. Let's just pull her right on in. Just skip the. We won't even mess around. We won't play the what if game. Like, like there's no way there's not damage to something after that one. Oh man! Holy cow, you guys! I need my aviation flashlight. There it is. Okay, well, you know, like I say, they're not always going to be butter, and the main thing is you have fun. All right, engine start stops coming to off. That's coming to off. Windshield heating, and we'll just let everybody off. I realize that the boss is probably going to be meeting me on the ramp saying, yeah, it's time for you to find a new job, son. Or old man, as the case may be. Oh well. Sometimes things work out that way. Yes, please pick up all. I'm sending the crew out right now. They should be out as we speak. Alright, we're going to take a look. We'll see if we can watch Rob Valkyrie come in here and show us how to do it right. I'm not going to attempt a stuck mic. Not going to attempt a replay, but we will look at this. Any guesses on...
White Plains traffic, Foxtrot 198, 20 miles southeast of the airport. Inbound ILS 34, full stop. White Plains.
There's no way that's got to be north of 2.5 Gs. It might have even been a 3G. Let's see. 1.71. All right, that wasn't terrible. That wasn't terrible. I just think the fact that it was really a bump. Yeah, I mean, like the main gears coming down, like that's fine. They're kind of built for that, but the way that nose gear snapped down, I think that's kind of what got me. But all right, 1.71 Gs. I won't beat myself up too bad. I definitely was in the touchdown zone. I think I was pretty good on the center line too. So 2 out of 3. We can take it. We can take it. And we got stuck mic. There we go. Maybe it's somebody just out of range. Somebody talking on the other side of the airspace.
I don't think it's me.
No, it's just somebody out of range. That's my fault. Let's go back to Volanta. Let's see where our friend Rock Valkyrie is here. We got to make sure that we see him do his thing. And where are you, Rob? There he is, coming on in the Mustang. He's almost there. He's almost to where he should have been. He got maybe a little bit of a. I thought when he was told me he was going to give me a shortcut, he was going to just bring me in right across Long Island here and straight on in. That'd have been awesome. But this is more like what the approach is like, although I think they even bring you kind of up here and then bring you down. So that's okay. That's the way she goes. All right, well, while Rob is coming in, I think I'm going to wrap up shop a little bit. We will stay and watch him land, but I can kind of take care of a few housekeeping things. So let me get that going.
Thanks for watching my papa.
So yeah, thank you very much, guys, for coming in. Been an awesome evening. Iowa Scotsman, I really appreciate you with the 23-month re-ascription. And doggone it, man. It's been a pleasure having you around for every bit of 2 years. I look forward to 2 more with you. Man, you're a class act all the way, buddy. I see Rob's a gamer tonight, not a simmer. Yeah, you know, he's got to give his Xbox a little bit of work there, good fixing. So, you know, I'm not going to be too tough on him. Tim Dog, they can't hear you if they're, send them. Yeah, I did. I sent something over XPilot, but I had a reply right away that said no. But that might have just been Rob Valkyrie too talking smack. I don't know. But anyway, no big deal. No big deal. It is one of those things that happens sometimes. But Tim, thanks for being here. Fixie as well. Thank you. Rob Valkyrie, of course, flying with me tonight and hanging out. Appreciate you as always. Mike Stein was here already. And I think probably got sick and tired of watching the black screen. But Mike, good to see you, man. Original Godspeed Scott, thank you as well. Good to see you. Sparky, I know, was here earlier. She might be getting her stream fired up. She's been doing a lot of streaming. Great content creator. You know what? I think I forgot. I'm seeing now that Captain Monbo came in a little bit earlier, and I did not say hello, Captain. If you're still here, welcome, buddy. Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry I didn't see that, and but great to have you, sir. And thanks for stopping by. Let's see who else here did we have. Had a flurry of activity kind of at the beginning. Oh yeah, Jeffrey was here as well. Gemma Studio in the house. Jeffrey, have an awesome night. Hello to you and yours. All right, let me get rid of this and let's watch our man coming on in.
Yeah, 555. Westchester traffic, Foxtrot 190, short final 34, Westchester.
Looking pretty stable, my friend.
Newark traffic, Delta 1455, visual 22 right.
Landing lights on. All right, as Rob is making his last little bit of an approach, let me tell you what I have coming up. By the way, no stream tomorrow. I'm sorry, no stream Thursday. That's one of our days that we have a conflict. So no Thursday stream. So that means our next stream will actually be Saturday morning. We'll be doing the
Delta 1455, approximately 10 miles from the airport.
be doing the I think you call it the Xiamen Hanoi City Link at 8 o'clock. We're going to try to get back over to that part of the world where they record altitude in meters and see if we can really get all confused. We're going to be in the PMDG 737 Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then a week from today we will be down in Hawaii. There's a fun event, the Hawaii Fly-In, and I'll also be in Microsoft Flight Simulator, the Chancellor, I should say. The Cessna 414 got a recent update. I'm excited to test it out and fly around, a few of the smaller airfields down there for the Hawaii fly-in. So the Saturday stream, again, it's an 8 a.m. 1400 Zulu, and then the Tuesday stream is back at our normal 6 p.m. midnight Zulu. That's kind of what I've got coming up here for the next week. Steady. Steady. Watch out for the divot at the end of the runway. Oh, he overcorrected. He's Mr. Float. Floaty, float, float. Oh, dude. He's down there ways.
Traffic, Delta 1455, 5 mile final 22 right.
Set it down nice and soft. He's probably slow enough he won't have any trouble getting stopped, though. Yeah, that'll work, Rob. Nice job, buddy. All right, you guys. I am out of here. Been kind of a quiet night, I think.
Westchester County traffic, Foxtrot 190, clear runway 34 off at Charlie, taxiing to parking via Charlie Alpha. Westchester.
We're just going to kind of call it good here. I'll probably go over and say hi to 3 Fox. I'll meet you over there as well. No raid tonight, though. We're just going to kind of call it good. Thanks again, everybody. Can't wait to fly with you again. And we'll see you Saturday morning.